What's going on, guys? Black House here once more with Hearts of Iron 4 as the Canadians. Yes, the glorious Commonwealth, as it will now be known. Anyway, last time we started the campaign, and it's been pretty much just building up, but I want to talk about something quickly. Over here, they actually have given you the proper names for things, including down here, the Boys Anti-Tank Rifle. This was a 55 cal. This is actually what I want to talk about. The Boys Anti-Tank Rifle was a 55 cal sniper rifle, bolt action. It's actually really powerful. Snipers and anti-tank troops be especially trained with it. It has been known to pierce panzers, which is actually a cartoon, if you watch it, where they're on about Canadians need to join the army and fight off Germany's panzers. No, it's not. Hitler says it's not fair. That's the one, because they shouldn't have the boys anti-tank rifles. It's actually a really clever cartoon because they actually kill Hitler with his panzer, which is kind of weird when you think about it out of context. There's actually been like loads of stuff back in World War II. We actually contribute the most. We did the raid on Dieppe, and Dieppe is roughly here. It's kind of funny they've actually got the port there. It's almost like they've planned it. But we've got. I kind of want to repeat history, but I kind of don't, because I want to do the raid on Dieppe and I want it to succeed. And also, I don't want to do the Juno Beach. I want to hold France as long as possible. I actually want America to join the war early. Like France still in, holding on the last bastion in Europe, with Canadian and British troops fighting desperately to hold it. Then again, we've got the Italians to deal with as well, which are going to be a pain in the backside. These are what I'm worried about. Like the Germans, the Italians, they're not going to be easy once you're a laboratory collaboration. Let's do national housing for the extra civilian infantry. And now we need to think, because we're about to get the 5 experience we want to modify one of our things. I kind of want to get artillery set up. It's going to require tungsten, and we already don't have a lot of factories as is. We've got 2. I don't want to go down to 1. So, do I risk it? It's going to be a lot of factories either way. It's just where we're going to get all factories from. I really don't know. So artillery really is a really good weapon, even if it doesn't seem it. I mean, if you get a squad of 4 infantry, 4 artillery, it can batter people. You can break through lines easy. Just holding it afterwards. But I am worried what France is going to be doing, because it's going to be all over the place. What are you up to in New Britain? Fortifying East Asia, not bad. Mare Nostrum, don't know. Anti-Common Turn Pact, strengthening Polish state. Expand the mining industry. Strap bombing, of course. Research slots. Naval innovations. The Bangalore. I don't even know what this is. Bangalore torpedo. It sounds like something silly. Additional militia training. I know what that is. Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. That sounds the fanciest of the bunch. It's just like all of us, like, yeah, we're doing this. We're doing this. The Bangalore torpedo. Additional militia training. The Bureau of Research. One of us knows what he's doing. We just don't know which one. The thing is, I'm doing this like straight after recording about 5 hours of Metal Gear Solid 5, because I want to be digging into this as quick as possible and getting stuff out. I love this, and I want to do this for God knows how long. I've been looking so forward to this. Ah, mechanical computer, sweet. What else have we got that we can get that would be useful? It's 36. I honestly don't think getting the Matilda local pattern is going to help us. I think we need to be looking more towards artillery and how that would benefit us more, because we need to be looking to the whole of the line as opposed to blasting it open. We could get hurricanes at the same time, to be fair, to get hurricanes. When's the next research thing open? 24 days. Let's work on the Hector. We're not going to work on carrier planes, because that will be production of suicide bullets. But we need to work on fighters, because I think that's going to be our main contribution to the war. Because we haven't got the manpower in any way, shape or form right now. And it's not going to be easy to open it up. I mean, I've looked at it, and it's... I've looked at it between parts. To get limited conscription, we need to commit to the war. Now, to commit to the war, you need to go to this over here. That needs war to begin. Just need to get what? It's to do Tension, which 20% world tension, and then you can get through to this. That's a lot. But there's no two ways about it. That is a lot. By the way, new guy, old guard, gives you political power gain in exchange for military experience loss. So, it's a bit of an iffy thing. I'm not going to take it myself. I'm going to grab... Is actually anyone useful? I don't actually know. Artillery would be useful. Yeah, pretty good. I think the thing I want to work on is like artillery and... what was it? Artillery and Air Force, that's all. Because then the artillery you don't need a lot to sustain anyway, it's like half the size of an infantry group. For more power and less defence. And considering working alongside Britain in the first place, that could actually be a good thing for us to just dig in with. So I might turn Canada into an artillery faction. Just to get the anti-tank up, the artillery up. Britain's actually bringing some fleets home. Which actually does surprise me. Thought I'd be leaving them out there. We're going to wait till we've got 10 points and we're going to build up the infantry groups. But our manpower gain is 127 a month. That's how bad things are for us. 127 is nothing at all. It's ridiculous. So what's this actually do? Is this experience? It's experience in land doctrine. And then you get artillery. Remote reservists. Okay. With you, I want you to go and start on this. Data passes. Anytime now. Thank you. And grab concentrate industry. Which reminds me, this army. It's going to be Royal Canadian Army, eh? Because it is the Royal Canadian Army. No comment on the rest of it! I'm surprised, I'm amused. We actually got Stanley Baldwin, who was Neville Chamberlain's predecessor. And it's actually kind of amusing that we got him, because he didn't see for his term. He goes out in 1937. And Baldwin gets in for like 2 years, and, well, we know how that ends. Like all things. Expand the mining industry. The Fort Tucker Monument. Oh! Nice! Outlaw strikes, really? Expand the Cape Corps. Remove history of segregation. Oh. Oh. Wow, that's actually... Osevabragwag. What the hell is that? Excuse me, sorry, I've got Google at the same time. Osevabragwag. That was it. Solemnization. Anti-British and pro-German organisation South Africa during World War II. It's opposed South Africa. Oh! So it's the pro-German Afrikaners. Okay, that's actually fair. And we know why history of segregation exists. So I feel that went on in South Africa. And what torpedoes nearly done. I'm surprised Australia is effectively a Great Britain, pretty much. That's more factory is good. I do want to get this, but then I have other things I need to work on as well. Would be good. What do I mean? Well, I kind of want to go over here and work on our Air Force. I think I'm actually modernising the army. Would be good. So what's this? We're making... Yes, work on the template. I know. Doing it for God knows how long now. You've not paid attention at all! Oh, the Eagle. Not Eagle. What's it called? It's not Eagle Company. It's not Hawk. I completely forget. But I know it's the first time bombing was used against cities. All little tidbits of history I know about. It's weird. Shame I can't actually know these and just be useful somewhere. It's like this. Yes, you are seeing an alt tab. Where is those? Sorry. full of professionalism I am. And yes, that was Metal Gear Solid 5. Just, I've got stuff open in the background, it's just stuff with drums. So I'm trying to get something sorted out for that at the same time. Why do I have naval bombers? I'm never going to use them. I think I am going to work on getting an Air Force up. So, that and that. We're never going to have that much artillery, we're never going to have that much in the Air Force. Goody! Now, at least one, you know, happy terms. It just depends how things go, because we might end up having it. Sorry, free status, minion status. So what, is that like puppet status? So made me laugh. There's I did Prince's Trust a while ago. It's sewing just to help you get back into work. It's like an interim between those who kind of haven't had a job for a while but under 25, and it's meant to help you like get the skills to get into work and that kind of thing. And to be fair, it's a lovely thing. But we went out to Derby one time, and it was the Peak District, and the idea was you had a group of people, and you didn't know each other, and you just had to try and get along, try and help each other out. But we ended up with a game of Scrabble, and I actually, because this is like the running gag. Every time I talked about something, it's like, well, when I'm a ex-uni student. That was like most things that came up. I don't know why I kept saying that, but we were playing Scrabble, and I put down Raj, knowing British Raj couldn't be found in that dictionary. No, it was the one dictionary in the world I didn't know what a Raj was. I did, and I was like, wait. This doesn't know what a Raj is. What kind of dictionary is it? Well, next week we got back to Boston, and I went, wait, we got a break, we got a dictionary? I looked in the dictionary. What was the first thing I found? Raj. Just that level of amazement when you realise, yes, I was right. It's here. I can now prove it. I don't know why. It's like being proven right. I'm probably sad in that way. I mean, hell, I'm admitting now, I have possibly no idea what I'm doing here. I don't play Minor Nations in Hearts of Iron. I don't know why. I really should do more often. The smallest I played is Spain. I've never played a Dominion. Honestly, it's like I've never really trusted the AI. As bad as that sounds, I know the AI is competent, but I've never trusted it because I know it's going to find a way to screw things over if it can. That and I know how the early stages of the war goes, so you know, why let the AI have that fun? The amount of times I turn the war on Germany's head. It's like every single playthrough, Germany's dead, Germany's dead, Germany's dead, Germany's dead, Germany's bloody dead! And this time I kind of have to let history happen. If I don't, it could be worse. Like, I could be screwed. First thing I want is a recon company, I think. Because actually, engineers would be more useful, damn it. Oh well, we can use support equipment now. That is a big debate between engineers and recon company. I mean, engineers you can dig in and get more defense, recon company you get more initiative, so you could allegedly you could get a better chance in the fight, but I always prefer initiative. I really should have got engineers though. It's kind of weird. I also never said I'd be an ace of this game. I mean, if you want ace gameplay, you're at the wrong person. This won't take much longer, it's right at the edge anyway. What are you up to in Japan? Spiritual mobilizations, which should be a while. Oh, so the war happens 1938, okay. The SSB, the RAA, Industrial Conscription, that sounds fancy. Motorized Army, Escort Effort, Capital Ship Effort, Industrial Effort, Central Region, Light Ship, okay. Yeah, actually a good range in that. The thing I'm wondering now is, I know it's a bit early to think about this. The first set was about the Commonwealth. You know, the Commonwealth fights together for victory. So does that mean the next one is going to be based on, I don't know, the Germans, the Axis, the Comintern? What? I mean, there's not a lot of ways you can go round. Oh wait, you can get both. Sweet. Where to next? I expect to take this finger down. What goes next? What else is down this? I don't know, the first pack is to give a victory about the Allies, about the Commonwealth. So, let's work it around. That's the major faction of the war that eventually won. I think the next pack might end up being about the Axis, the Balkan countries. I doubt there's going to be one specifically about the Soviet Union and the Comintern, because the Comintern is way too small in terms of how many people in the lines. In terms of actual lines itself, though, I wouldn't be surprised we will eventually see one that's dedicated to the Low Countries and Scandinavia. Or hell, Iberia, all the miners of Europe. I doubt we're going to see one about Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, that side of things, because they're not important enough. Like, there's a lot of countries that just won't see any developments. I know that much. South America will, I know that much. The banana wars must be fought. Although one thing I would like to see is them to make the Doomsday scenario again from Part 1 and 2. And if you don't know what Doomsday is, it's a big scenario where they basically split the world into 3 alignments, and they give 4 nations. They give each alignment 4 empires, and they will have them just go all out. They're relatively equal. It's how you tech up from that. You have like North American Empire, which is Canada and North America. Sorry, Canada and the North part of America. Get the Confederate States of America. I need to get this way on. Confederate, like South American states, so like here to Panama, so around here. And they had a nation for all of South America and stuff like that. It was awesome because you could actually have endless freedom. Didn't matter what was going on, you'd have a front to fight on. Everyone had their own equal stance, their own equal alignment in it. And they all prioritised whatever they need to prioritise for their own section. It's really neat, and it actually made a lot of sense. And they actually put in a little history for it. Like there's Britain became communist because what was the story? It's something like the monarchy died in 1927 or something like that, and then communists took over. I can't remember it. This was years ago. I haven't played Hearthstone 2 in God knows how long now. But yeah, there's like loads of stuff that could happen. I don't know. I just like the idea of everyone having an empire and having to fight each other. I mean, it kind of balanced things out because you didn't have to rely on. It all came down to how you developed and your strategy in the long run. But then it also came down to who's got the most alliances. I know one of the alliances was actually Franco-Iberia, which then had a bit of North Africa to get against the communists down there. Also, there was one weird thing. I think you'll find Germany was still Brandenburg, but Prussia wanted to. Italy was part of that. Russia wasn't Russia. I can't remember why it was. There's loads of them so different. I think I need to get back on the Hearthstone 2, just for laughs. I keep saying just for laughs, that's the worst bit. I've been on so many tangents just waiting for this to begin. Seriously, if you think I'm being annoying with these, just let me know in the comments. I will happily stop talking. I'm always open to... What the hell's this? Ah, that's how it does it. Sweet. That is neat. So, someone actually said about how you don't actually get a warning if you've got something new, or you've got a new plane in your queues. Like you've got an update or something got old. Well, that's actually quite neat that it just gives you a little notification when you're on production about it. So that's actually nice. So, good on you. Starting to think I shouldn't have built that destroyer. That's going to take forever to get out. How are we for reinforcements? Probably never going to fill it. I think I might be stuck with these 13. But we're getting the infantry coming up. That's a good sign. I think. Hope. I think it's taking a while to get out. I'm so used to being able to do a lot more. I don't really want to risk anything with Canada, that's the thing. It's like, you know, I have the protection of the ocean, but where do I go? Like, anything goes wrong. When that fails, where will you go? Could try and screw them over in Austria. Are you really just going defensive focus? What the hell have you been doing? Have you at least gotten your... You haven't. No, you must have done. What? I'm kind of confused. Have you done your reforms? You have to have. That's, well, if you're on 0.2 a day, 5 days to get 1 point. 5 times 150 is 500 and 250. 750 days. Yeah, you have to have had reforms. It's 2 years. There's the grand battle plan. Good. We're on Mars behind on that. 1937. Anything I really need? Getting everything here. I want to go with the Hurricane. I really do. I don't want to go naval doctrine. Improve artillery. I don't think we need anything naval. I think we need to rely on Britain for that. Because we should be providing troops for them. We shouldn't be providing navy for them. I'm just getting destroyers because I think I'm going to have some rather hilarious escapades when we get going. Now, I don't think we're going to need too much. I think we're going to be like home guard, the Brits over here. Possibly try and assist them during the retreat of Dunkirk, if it comes around to that. Which I'm hoping it doesn't, but you never know. It is hard to find. We need a radio. Because that's better reinforced channels. How the hell do I think about radios? There's General Canadian Pacific Railway. Don't need anything else from over here. Yeah, so we'll go to the Infantry Corps. Or do we go Troops? How can we be... Reduce the head of time penalty by 100%, or gives a 75% research chance to motorization. Motorization only happens once, and it's in 1936. So that is the 75% research bonus. Sorry, yeah, 75% is useless because it's already available. You know. Don't go with Navy. Probably go with Air Force. But let's go grab. What would be useful? That wouldn't be. I don't intend on fighting the Japanese, so I'm going to be thinking Infantry Corps. And this needs to sign something else. It's the middle of May. I want to get the Hurricane set up. 180 days, maybe not. £2 won't be on any tungsten. Could get motorization out of the way. Problem is then we've got to spend for that. Land doctrine. We may not be the strongest, but we'll be the most ahead in tech in doctrine, and that'll help our allies keep up with us. In the disaster, if we can, we're not going to be the trailblazer for our allies, but we'll help well with doctrines, so that they can catch up with the Germans, because the Germans are going to be miles ahead of us by now. I still think doctrine is the most important thing you can get. The ground battle plan is all about digging in and holding them off. So I do think we're going to use that, and then we're going to fight off the Germans' trenches. Defense and depth tactics. Trench warfare. We're going back to the Great War. Great. It's only been 20 years since the end of the war. We're going back to it. Right, so there's next year coming up. It's electronics. So this is taking over years and going to be hurt us that much. I'm honestly just trying to think of little stories I can tell, but there's just not really much I can tell. Oh, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anytime now. Come on. Just surrender. Come on, Barcelona. Come on. I'm surprised these guys are actually holding it all, to be honest. I really do miss that clearer map mod. It's so much easier to tell where these actually were. End of the Spanish Civil War. Yeah, I missed that mod. Need to contact that guy because that was a really good mod. I mean, I haven't even finished one factory, jeez. Reinforcements, are they done yet? Missing manpower, but that was manpower. Alright, let's get trades and district militia. They're never gonna get out, but you know what? Screw it. Nova Scotia. We're gonna have the material. There's not gonna have the manpower. Which admittedly, where we actually need it. Get engineer company. We can provide the support equipment quick enough. And we need to start working on our artillery groups. Which we do actually need to, because artillery will mitigate our manpower costs. Why have I got it twice? It's probably the one time I'm going to be able to see it all. We definitely need small arms. Definitely need support equipment. I could really go for the gladiators. So let's see how this goes, really. Well, now the war's over, we're at 10%, 80%. So can we get anything new? Nothing there. Shadow Factories, good. Swastika clubs. I just love that idea. I don't know why. It's just ridiculous. It's kind of amusing me. So how are we going to get up in the Commonwealth? Oh. Oh. So we could do that and then stay in the Empire. Okay, I didn't actually know you could do that. Daily autonomy progress. Do change. What am I going to be doing? Mobilizing. Come on, let's get stuff built. Come on. Come on! We've actually got 4 factories now, we're getting there! We're speeding up! So we come up by, I don't know, twice. It's now 8th of September, we're going to have 5 factories soon! Sorry, a month away. No, June, July, October. Yeah, June, July, August. 2 months away. It's only so far! It's not far at all, it's just next year. That's tech going anyway, 28 days and we've got the radio. And we still have time, sweet. It looks like the RAF is busy. Not. I hope, as stupid as it sounds, I hope they fix the AI. So there are a few things that bugged me about the AI a while ago. Can we help those up, can we? No, I'm just going to come to the wall. I do like this idea you can actually drag your dominions with you. I don't know if it's entirely a good thing, but I suppose in a way you've got to find a way to keep them in your pocket. Which means they've got to aid them more than they aid you. Which I guess in some senses is kind of easier to sound. Shadow Factories. There's the staff purges. Okay, what can we actually... Game? Okay. What could we actually do with what we've got? Around the corner. Alternatively, we could call it a part here. Next time Hands Mine 4 is the Canadians. We're going to carry on. It's hopefully going to be about 38 when we finish this time. Levy on Mars, good. More guns. There's a lot of things... We're doing chess game at the same time, jeez. There's a lot of things going on in the world. I kind of like the idea of what's going on. So from Military College. Provincial elections. Ooh! Ooh! Daily autonomy gained by 3. What? Just gotta check that. What's actually... So it makes it worse? Huh. Support the policy of appeasement. Where's that? There. Ah, so it helps the technical sharing. Okay. Singapore strategy. Really? You get the Singapore... Oh! Oh, I get it. Because they'd take over Singapore. The rat's such a crook. I do like it. This is actually double twist first. Huh. CIRS. CSIR. Okay. What's New Zealand signed up to. Form the Royal New Zealand Navy. Of course. The logical thing to do. And committee on technology. Okay, I'm going to close by here. So, next time on Hard 4, we're going to carry on and probably go into 38, probably late 38, who knows. I'm Blake Gus, you've been here, joining in next time for more in the wonderful world of Canada here in Hard 4. Thank you for watching, folks, and I'll see you next time. I'll speak and stop in it. Haha.